Today we're gonna be looking at least at the 30-minute, I would say 30-minute fantasy, but 30-minute missions dog makeup. Now this is a dog basically, and I bought this a hub lobby for $3. However, the original price is $11, so I mean, depending on what you would think, is that's good pricing between $11 or whatnot. I will say, easy is pretty much it's the easiest build. Some parts are a little complicated, and some parts you need to jam in there, but we'll get there when we get there. Now, I did like this. I was waiting for it. I was so I actually to for this. I was thinking of buying this a bag ago, but I didn't want to buy it because I didn't have the money for it. And as you think, well, it's $11. I get it, but I did wait. And the thing is, it's a good deal at the point. Why not get it for the collection? And the thing is, it actually works well with the tournament missions, fantasy, and sisters. I work with any of the dominant line, or within all the lines it works with. They're pretty good because I really do think the line needs to be a little more, need more expansion. And think that there are like things like motorcycles and stuff like that, and you can use any of the tournament sisters, fantasy, and main on that is pretty actually cool. But is it worth the money though? Let's see. So let's look and see if it's worth your pickup. Now, here's something that I didn't think about buying. I thought about buying this back ago, but I decided to wait for a better deal when it came up. This is the dog mecha, mecha variant. Now, it's a mecha dog for 30-minute missions. And so you use it for fantasy sisters and all that shit. I will say this dog is pretty big. I will say, but I will say the build of it was not that complicated. But everything about it is pretty nice, and it does have a lot that it doesn't even shows. I guess like other joints for the missions as well too. So you can take this off and use it for like arms. And I will say, it is really cool looking. Like this. It's been a while since I ever fucked with this thing, so yeah, I will say the joints it has are pretty ball joints. It says balls, so ball, which kind of makes sense because it's a simple build them, and the head is also a ball, and the sticker for the eye. It's only one sticker for everything. For this whole thing, it is a sticker, and the dog fell. The ATF won't get to the dog anytime soon. And I will say, the hole right here is actually pretty useful because if you put the blade right here, it actually does look like it is holding it, which is actually pretty awesome looking. And the tail is a wire. So in case you want to make it look like you're whipping around. So you can make your arm, so I mean, you can make the dog armed, and it's ready to fight the ATF in case you want to kill the damn thing. And I will say, its scale is actually pretty good. He doesn't have his sisters. I will say, scaling is actually nice on this. And I will say, compared to Legends, crap. Yeah. And here's the samurai. It really fits like any study you have with these guys. So this dog is really cool. And I really hope if I can find another one, like a white dog, that'd be kind of cool. So you can change those into parts and do like, well, make it look a little different. And the backlights are pretty cool too back here. But they just go on these things, so they don't really do too much, which kind of sucks. But you do have these handles right here, so in case you want to arm the dog even more, I guess you could. Same with these parts. You have a lot of areas to do a lot of stuff. So it is not lacking of anything. And I will say there's so much detail you could actually work on. So you could do like the piping, you could do a lot of the stuff. It just depending on how much time you want to work on this. And I'll be honest, it's a simple ass thing, but simple is really great on this. For me, I'll just make the blades like silver to make it break the black them. It looks actually pretty good. And I will say there is no articulation in the body. This thing looks so good, but this bitty just I think like 3 piece, 4 piece to make it all connect together, and then that's it, bro. Which kind of sucks because you really want to have like articulation at least somewhere like down here, especially with the legs on. So in case you want to twist it and have the dog leg is turning this way, like oh, it's still pretty cool, but it's only a lot of work on it to make it work. If you can, you don't have to make it work, but it needs something to make it work. But you know how it goes. But tell me, what do you think? Like, get to my final thoughts on this.